Good morning, everybody. I'm Dana Benner. I'm the circulation librarian at Rodgers Memorial Library. And we're here back at Hills Memorial Library where our trip, our adventures in Hudson history all begin. I graduated from Alvern High School in 1978. And in that time period, I had a teacher, Thomas McIntyre, who one of his questions was, what is the center of the universe? Well, Mr. McIntyre came from Eliot, Maine, so the answer to that question was obviously Eliot, Maine. But it gets you to thinking, what is the center of Hudson? Actually, Hudson has two centers. We have the commercial center of Hudson, the hub, the business operating, the brains, if you will, of the town, right here where we are here at Hills Memorial Library. We have the town hall across the street. We have the commons right over here. You know, we got Webster School sitting right there. So this is the commercial, the brains of the operation, if you will. The other center of Hudson is the Geographic Center of Hudson. And that's where we're going to be going to next. We're going to be picking up, moving over there, picking up, filming over there. That's where we're going to be, over near where Benson's is and Thompson's Market used to be. That is the Geographic Center of Hudson, and that's where we're heading to next. So we'll see you over there. We are now standing in the actual geographic center of the town of Hudson. This is a place of a lot of history. In fact, we are standing in front of Center Cemetery. Funny how that's named, right? So what makes this the center of Hudson? Geographically, Hudson's a very large area, and this goes all the way back to the 1600s when Hudson was originally called Dunstable, and then it became Nottingham, and then it became Nottingham West, and now in 1831 it became the town of Hudson. This is where Route 111 meets up with Greeley Street, Kimball Hill Road, Wyndham Road, because if you go to my right, you're heading towards Wyndham. If you go up Greeley, you're going to end up in Londonderry. If you take Central Street, which is 111, you're going to end up in Nashua. If you take Kimball Hill Road, you're going to end up in Pelham. So this is the actual center of the town. On my left-hand side, off to this direction here, is where Benson's is located, way behind that brush. If right in front of me is anybody who's lived in the town of Hudson for any length of time knows that's where Thompson's Market was. Now, Thompson's Market is now where 7-Eleven is. So this place is full of history. We've got a church, we've got the whole 9 yards. So this is the center of Hudson. Now, speaking with Ruth Parker at the Hudson Historical Society, and it's questionable. I mean, with all the different name changes, the center might have changed a little bit. But anybody who's lived in Hudson for any length of time knows this is the center of Hudson. So this is what we got. This is the geographic center of Hudson. This is where it all starts. We can go anywhere from this point, and we will. Thank you. We are still in Hudson Center. In fact, we are at Westview Cemetery, which is right on Ferry Street, not too far from the corner of Central Street. And why are we here? Well, it's personal. This is my family plot. My mom's buried here, my dad's buried here, my sister's buried here, my brother's buried here, and an assortment of other relatives. This is the Simpson plot. Now, my mom was a Jakewith, but her mother was a Simpson. So there we go. That's the connection here. But what's really cool, you know that saying that everybody has a skeleton in their closet? I really got one. I've got a skeleton right here. And who is buried here? The Reverend Benjamin Dean, who was a reverend at the Baptist church here in the town in the 1800s. Now, he wasn't very long for being the reverend here at the church. He was only there for 2 years when he was, I don't know if it was politely asked to leave or forced out, but he had to leave because of quote unquote immoral behavior. Now in the 1800s, immoral behavior could be anything. He could have been having a beer outside the church and got bagged. Who knows? But he got asked to leave. But Benjamin Dean stayed in the town. Now, the Historical Society has done a lot of research, and they found that Benjamin Dean died in 1856, and we believe he died in Nashua. But that's up in the air. What we do know is Benjamin Dean is buried right here. He's buried right under this stone. Why is he buried right under this stone? Well, because Westview Cemetery used to be the pauper cemetery for the town of Hudson. If you were indigent, you were poor, you got buried here. And this is where he was buried. Now, after that time period, people could stop buying plots. Some of the people that were more well-to-do had money could buy cemetery plots. And the Simpson family bought their plot right here. Unbeknownst to them, that Benjamin Dean is buried right underneath it. So dead smack in under this stone is Benjamin Dean. This is his final resting place. So I've got a skeleton in my closet. Maybe if you do some research, check with the Hudson Historical Society, you'll find skeletons in yours too. We don't know, but it's great to know this is all part of Hudson history. It's a little lighter side than some of the other stuff, but it is history. Hello everybody, here we are again, the end of our trip to Hudson Center. Hope you enjoyed that trip. It was a little bit of a trip down for me too because I was sitting in my own family plot there at Westview Cemetery. Pretty cool. Check out the Historical Society. You may be able to find some of those skeletons yourself. But here we are back at Hills Memorial Library. Proper ending for this day. Beautiful day here in Hudson. Get out there, explore Hudson, explore our history. You'll be surprised what you find. You never know. You never know what you're gonna find and who you're connected to in some form or another. So I hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this program, and we'll see you next time.